Hello and welcome to another Franchise Hockey Manager stream. My name is Adam. I'm the community manager of Franchise Hockey. With me, as always, and not pictured on your screen, is the FHM producer, Jeff. Say hi, Jeff.
Hey, everybody.
And we are back with one last run. Pittsburgh Penguins 2023-2024 season continued. 50% success, 50% pain. Jeff, you missed last stream, and we are one game under 500, and boy, things are not looking good. It's just...
Yeah, I mean, you're not too far off where the actual Penguins are right now. They're just above 500, but they're doing a little bit better than you are.
Yeah,
you're not getting any scoring at all.
No, we can't stop anyone. We just can't do anything good.
And Patrick Kane somehow got himself suspended. He signed as a free agent.
Yeah.
Somehow got himself suspended. And he's finally picking up a little bit in real life, too. I think he had... Was it on both goals that Jets-Detroit game?
I believe so, yes.
Yeah, so he's had a slow start, but he's had a couple of points in the last two games, so...
Yeah, I'm just adjusting some tactics. I'm putting one of our top pairing guys into a shutdown role, and just wondering if we put Ryan Graves to a shutdown role. That's not really good for Pierre-Olivier Joseph, but we might need to move him to get in a shutdown defenseman. Because, yeah, we need some more defensive defense. And I know we traded away our defensive defenseman, but we're just getting... I mean, we could move Carlson down to shutdown defenseman. He is a 15 rating on...
No, that's he's one of the few things working for you offensively.
I know, but we're just so bad.
You haven't even got Crosby on the first power play unit. Malkin there, and why is Grube on the first line? Because Kane's suspension, probably.
Yes. Yeah, that'd be
why. Just swapped them. I'm wondering if maybe try Malkin on one of the wings on the first line. Just put all your scoring on that, and see how it does in this 6 games or so that Kane's out.
Yeah, it's been... We picked up Jack McBain on waivers, I guess, to give us a little bit more forward depth. Yeah, it's been like we haven't found the right connections to make this work. Eric, 11 minutes on your fourth line is a lot. I think I saw that. Yeah, it shows at 11 minutes, but between special teams, the guys are playing like 9 minutes. And honestly, if you want to have a good team, being able to play your fourth line 10 minutes a night is a good thing, especially as our guys get older and their fitness level, isn't quite as good.
Yeah, O'Connor's actually averaging 9 minutes. Koppinen 9:48.
Yeah.
You could take it down another minute or two, but...
We're going to throw some guys on the trade block here. I know we picked up Luukkonen on waivers, but we'll place him on the trade block anyways. I'm going to put Pierre-Olivier Joseph on the trade block as well. Nice. Alex Nylander going on the trade block. I don't think at this point we're probably going to re-sign Kane. We're on wall.
Just see how much he's asking you. If you try to re-sign him, he only asks for a 1-year contract, but he wants a 50% raise, over $7 million.
Yeah, well, I'll just tell you this, Jeff.
That's probably not going to make much.
Yeah, it didn't turn out great the next year, anyways, for our team chemistry. If we keep him signed. He's actually, even if we look at our team harmony, we can see he is outspoken. And I don't remember if we intervened on this. It looks like we did already.
Carlson doesn't like him. Okay.
Yeah. Actually, sorry, I was going to go back here and still look at more tactic stuff. I had made some adjustments. Let me just see here. Move up our attacking a little bit. And maybe move our aggressiveness. No, we'll keep it kind of the same. Back checking, we're going to need to back check more. And our pressure is kind of the same. Our hitting, though, I feel like we should drop off our hitting because we don't have a good hitting team. Keep our tempo up. And actually, for that matter, let's go back and look at those tactics for a second. Okay, Gunsel as a perimeter shooter. Crosby as a counter-attacking forward. I feel like we should get Malkin and Crosby on something better to get them firing the puck.
Crosby, if you can try Crosby at sniper, it's... You got Malkin as that, and he's doing nothing.
No, Malkin's set as something else. Yeah.
Oh, no, he's
yeah. Let's put him on screener. We could put him in front of the net. That wouldn't be a bad thing. Let's see if that helps him. Because we need something. Something to shake up what's going on. All right, let's sim a game here. See if we get anything out of it. And 1-0 win. Jari gets a shutout. And the only goal is Matt Nieto.
Didn't get any scoring, but at least a better defensive effort.
Pierre-Olivier Joseph gets hurt. Awesome. So Shea's coming back in.
And you got Russ still out for a couple of weeks, eh?
Yeah.
So that's something, I mean, between him and Kane, that's most of your scoring on the right side.
Yeah, it's just been a brutal start. And game versus Montreal, so we'll flip and throw Luukkonen in. And we lose 3-0 to Montreal.
So, 2 games after the big tactical changes, you've scored 1 goal.
Woo! Yeah, look at Sidney Crosby, 48 defensive game rating. Gunsel 42.
Only 55 offensive.
Yeah, well,
that's about as
yeah,
bad as Crosby's going to get.
Ow.
What?
Oh, something in my back just popped, you know. Always a good feeling. Good feeling here, just in tears. All right. Oh. I guess as we should mention as we're going here, Jeff, did something happen today that we should maybe mention?
Yeah, we got the first day of the Christmas sale.
Winter sale.
Started today on winter sale on Steam. But 33% off the game if you haven't picked it up already. And I assume Out of the Park is doing something as well. Oh, yeah, that's right. I think that's 75%.
Off,
yeah. You can get both of those in the bundle if you don't have either yet. Or if you got one or the other, you can still buy the bundle and you get the discount plus the bundle discount.
Yeah.
Wait, is there a bundle discount? No.
Yeah, I believe there's something.
Can't remember.
Races passing industry, Eric Greff says. We can take a look at it. Oh. So, also with the sale, there was a new content update as well, Jeff. We should mention.
Yeah, we did the December, the first real content update for FHM 10. So you won't see it in this game because we started the game prior to that, but the Latvian League is now playable. And we did a whole bunch of reworking of the way.
Okay, I'm sorry. We traded Jeff Carter back to Philadelphia, and he just tore his ACL, so he's done.
He's actually having a good year until he did that.
21 points
until he did that.
29 games.
That's maybe the end for him, yeah. But yeah, we got and completely reworked the way nationalities are set up. That was like code was probably 10 years old there at least. I think we did a little bit with it at one point, but most of it was the original stuff. So updated that, and it'll be a little more realistic now. We'll get better dual nationality players instead of a bunch of Canadians with Brazilian as a second nationality. You'll get, say, more dual nationality Canadian Americans and that type of thing. And then the language, we also worked on the language generation for the new players as well.
All right, I just shopped Pierre-Olivier Joseph to see if I got any interesting offers.
And
fourth rounders.
Yeah, and it doesn't really make sense. I mean, he's
okay, but if
2.5 star potential, and he's
I know, but I kind of want to get Damon Hunt up, because Damon Hunt would be our shutdown defenseman who might be able to actually help us.
Yeah, and you do have Chisholm.
Yeah.
By the way, you need to re-sign a few of those guys.
No, we really don't. We don't have cap room, and we can let a lot of these guys go, especially if we get some of them traded. But okay, if I just try a manual trade here, which still exists, so let's go talk to San Jose. Why? Because San Jose has our first round pick, and it would be nice
Carlson
to get him back. So San Jose needs a little bit of everything. So what if we offered them... Okay. Joseph. And... oh, Nedjevic. No, not Nedjevic. What else do we have here? All right, let me take a look here.
Currently ranked 20th in the prospect pool, so haven't got a whole lot to hand out.
Well, we're working on it. Okay, what if we give up... we have an extra fourth rounder. Okay, if we give up our second, we can get our first back. I still don't really want to give up our... can we hold on to a fourth? Unless we can get something else back. Can we get... they don't have a third rounder. All right, let's offer this. The Sharks already have 50 players under contract. Who do they have that's terrible that they're trying to get rid of? McKenzie. All right, we'll just see if that does anything or not. Game versus Toronto. Oh, I'm sorry. We will try the suggestion of Eric Reff and see if we can turn up Crosby's passing to see if it makes him a little bit any better. And game versus Toronto and
7-4 victory. To finish, and you still got Groove. Wow. Okay.
Okay. All right.
Where'd you get 7 goals? And the first star Malkin only has 1 assist. Must have really spread them out.
All right. Whatever. Doesn't matter. It works.
Or did Toronto just get bad goaltending?
Oh, I forgot to check the use box, he tells me. That's right, I did. Well, but now it worked. Now I'm worried. Use. I mean, was that the game Toronto actually lost? No, that's not it yet. I'm trying to think of real life they lost here. What was it, 7-0? That was a little bit, that was in Toronto.
No, that was it. That was it. The 16th. 5 days ago.
Oh, yeah, right. Yep.
Yep.
So, I mean, there still was 7 goals scored, just by the correct team for us this time. And Jake Gunsel's hurt now. Awesome. Oh, but he can still play.
It's only 4 days.
Fortunately, I don't have anybody else to play, so play this game versus Minnesota, and 5-2 loss. Awesome. Outshot them 30-20. Wow, they were up 4-0 on us before we scored 2.
Group finally got one. Although it wasn't while he was playing with Crosby.
Oh, man. All right, the Sharks have replied to our trade offer and said, no way. But it's close to being all right. Odd Hallander in there is a guy who we don't really want anyways. Let's see if that's enough to push it over. And yeah, still just can't get up over 500. It would be nice to have some of our guys come back too. From, you know, suspension, injury, and what have you. And we lose 7-0 to Carolina.
Here's your 7-0 game.
Awesome. All right, sorry, I'm taking Crosby off that because clearly that's not helping. Merry Christmas, you lose 7-0.
And maybe try somebody other than Grube on that first line spot.
I think he's got to be back soon. Craig Smith gets traded for Boko Iman. All right.
And Sonny Milano out for 6 months.
Oof. Rough. All right, what's Kane got left in suspension? 1 game. 1 game at Ottawa. Come on, guys. 1 game. It's Ottawa. Of course, we're going to lose 9-1. Fantastic. Fantastic.
So you're trying for the #1 overall, apparently?
We don't even have our pick, and Malkin just got hurt.
Oh, right, yeah.
Back. We got to get that. We got to get that pick back. All right, so... Grube gets replaced with Kane. And we're on to the holiday break. And yeah, things are not going well. Maybe not an ideal live stream series, Eric Ref says. Oh, man. Things Sharks are being like, there's no way we're giving that up. Oh,
Russ should be almost back, shouldn't he?
We are playing so badly now. They're like, wait, your pick is going to be higher than ours, and we're not giving it up. Oh, man. Oh, boy. This is not good.
Yeah, they're looking at 2 lottery picks right now.
Yeah, and I don't blame them. They're looking at it going, yeah, why would we not want that? Let's throw Riley Shea up on the trade block, too. Anyone else on forward we can throw up on the trade block? So we can put Kane on the trade block. We just signed Gunsel to a new contract, but that might have been a huge mistake. Let's put him on the trade block with his new contract. We are open for business. You do that? He's got 18 points in 32 games. Christian Dvorak and Jesse Long. Yeah, no, thank you. If we can start gathering pieces we need something, because nothing right now is working, Jeff. This is like we need to go almost full teardown to rebuild quickly. Otherwise, we're going to be stuck as Jim Bennings. Is that what you want us to be? You want us to be Jim Benning? All right, Brian Russ says game on. Which means he can come back to the active roster. And he's at 100%.
Somebody's got to go down?
Yeah, group's going down. Who's coming out of the lineup? Koppanen has 8 points.
Got to be McBain, I think.
I was taking Koppanen out. Leave McBain in. Juna Koppanen. Put him on the trade block too. All right. Assistant, create lines. Patty Kane's down to the third line.
Malkin is on the third one too. And you want to change that around? Basically swap your second and your third? Or at least 2/3 of it?
Yeah. Okay, we'll give this a shot. And we lose 3-2. Patty Kane has 2 assists. Okay, let's see. What else can we do here? Let's run well if we shop him right now. Anything? 7th round pick.
For a 33-year-old 1.5-star guy. Not going to get any better than that.
Yep. Send him to Vancouver.
Montreal, I think, has the highest pick.
No, there's San Jose. Oh, wait. San Jose offered us Jan Ruda. Never mind. We don't want that. Whew. Send him to Montreal. All right. We are going to call up Damon Hunt. And Hunt's going to slot in. Joseph is actually ready to come back.
How did you get Hunt anyhow? Oh, Jansen Harkins. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Ty Smith is coming out to get replaced with Hunt. Ty Smith is going to go in for Chiselholm, and that puts us with Shea and Smith. Okay, let's give that a shot. It gives us 2 shutdown defensemen with 2 more mobile defensemen. Maybe we could look at changing some of our tactics too to run through our defense. Alex Goligoski goes for a 4th round pick to LA. Oh, too bad he didn't get the number he wanted. Boo-hoo. Oh, man. Pain, pain, pain.
On the upside, Washington is even slightly worse than you are. You see the Wilson-Merlikins fight tonight?
He fought a goalie?
Yeah.
I did not.
He wound up in the net, and Merlikins wouldn't let him out, and they wound up swinging.
I will have to check that out. The correct answer is Pittsburgh wants to move everybody other than Crosby and Malkin, because that would get me fired. And 5-3 loss now to St. Louis.
May wind up getting fired without that.
All right, let's look at some tactics here. All right, flexible reaction. All right. Activated D. We're going to cycle the crap out of the puck. And we're just going to go hard. All right. All right. Switching up some tactical tendencies and just going to push hard. What happened in Buffalo tonight? Great things, Overkill. Great things. Everybody should be happy about that. And if you're not sure, we're currently streaming on Thursday, December 21st, 2023, where the Buffalo Sabres defeated the Toronto Maple Leafs 9-3. And there was not a dry eye in the house, other than maybe in Toronto. Although maybe there was one at Jeff's place. I don't know.
No, we did lose it.
What's that?
Did lose in overtime to Dallas. Canucks did, at least.
Oh, yeah. Well, we have the hardest shot with Erik Karlsson.
And nothing much else.
Nope.
Evander Kane gets most controversial.
I
disagree there.
Oh, Malkin gets 3 goals. All right, maybe we found a tactic. Ooh, boy, that is a bad stat line. Look at all those red ones. Ooh.
Yeah, not a defensive masterpiece from the Islanders.
All right, we gotta get out of the basement here, otherwise we're never gonna get a first-round pick. We can get our first-round pick back. Okay. Jaeger continues to improve. Lots of ups. Lots of good ups. Gendrion has actually made it to 2 stars. I don't know if he was at 2 stars.
Yeah, he was at the start of this.
Okay, Crosby's going down. Lars Eller's going down.
Actually, no, he was... Oh, no, wait, I'm looking at... Sorry, I wrong tip. Yeah, it was 2 stars.
Let's get Lars Eller on the trade block. Tang's going down. Malkin's going down. Ricard Raquel's going down. Taylor Fadin's...
He's had a terrible year in real life, too, this year. I don't think he scored a goal yet.
Let's place him on trade block. Taylor Fadin. I don't know. Let's place him on trade block, too. We're going to dump some more money into scouting. Team morale's as high as it's going to go, and we're just going to keep rolling here. Bunch of tournaments that really don't mean much to us. It's going to have... they're going to... All right, we'll send some to Division 2 and Division 3, apparently. Under 18 tournament, which I guess will be good for college scouts. Ooh, former Teddy Bluger is on waivers, but I don't think he's going to... I said former Canuck, which I guess he is. Pittsburgh.
Weird. I don't know what's going on with the potential there. You shouldn't have that much extra potential as a 29-year-old. That's strange.
He's showing his D, though, so... I don't think we should overthink that too much.
Definitely wouldn't believe it.
And the Dodgers... Wow.
What?
Dodgers continue their blockbuster offseason as they agree to a 12-year, $325 million deal with free agent pitcher Yoshinbu Yamamoto. Is that how you say his name?
Yeah, I wonder if that's deferred like Hatani's is.
Yeah, I would imagine some of it would be. Sorry, and somebody else is like, why are you guys talking about this? And it's, well, again, we're streaming it as it's happening live right now if you're watching it on YouTube later. And again, if you're watching it on YouTube later, the game may still be on sale right now, depending on when you're watching it. I believe the sale runs through January 4th, Jeff?
Yeah, it's the 4th, morning of the 4th, I think, is when it ends.
So, you have a chance to pick up FHM 10 for 33% off, which is $26.79 USD. And then whatever else every other currency is.
So are you relatively healthy now? I think you've got everybody back.
Healthy-ish. Healthy-ish. So yes, in case you're wondering, we are planning on live streaming next week back at our regular time. I'll be Wednesday,
we'll be back
December
with the
27th.
Canadians historical game. Defending Stanley Cup, or sort of Stanley Cup champs. Defending NHH champions.
Yes, we're playing as
Montreal Canadiens.
Jeff's favorite childhood team. All the players he grew up watching.
Actually, yeah.
Oh, come on. That was funny.
Yeah, I think we've actually got to pick that one up a little bit. We're not going to get through the whole 100-odd years at the rate we're going, so try and get in at least a couple of seasons stream.
That'll be easier said than done. I think realistically, if you make it to the glory years of the 70s, you'd probably be pretty good. But yeah, we were talking about the new update. Was there anything else? I mean, as you said, the big thing
we
was
added the
new league.
For people who play custom leagues, added a bunch of new features to the tournaments in there that you can set up. They're editable now. You can turn them off and on. A bunch of new playoff system options and a couple other format things that you can change. Also added, there's a new exit autoplay option if you don't like getting interrupted for all the injury news announcements. Like if somebody is close to coming back, you can turn off the interruption for those now. And then a bunch of the usual bug fixes and whatnot. And then the rosters are updated as of the 16th, I think it was.
Sounds about right.
Which day? It was the 16th. That was the Saturday. Yeah, that's Saturday. I think I might have did a couple of later ones, but I think I got all the coaches in and coaching changes in.
DJ Smith fired by then? Honestly, don't remember.
I remember if he was by then, but I think I got him. I think I got that done.
Those, whatever you finish, it's automatically there's another one. This is taking its nice time on January 1st.
Yeah.
World Juniors, maybe.
That, and there's a lot of housekeeping stuff that happens on the first of the year.
There we go. King of Pingus says, yeah, game looks good. Thanks. Have you picked it up, King of Pingus? Perfect time. Game's on sale.
Game looks good. Penguins do not.
Yes. Brandon Yeager has 4 assists. That's good for us. Owner confidence update. They're not super happy with us. Mario, you can figure. Back off. Seaman objective was top half of league.
And the fans aren't particularly thrilled either. You're down to 59.
Well, I mean, we've been losing so much. 2-1 win. All right, there we go.
Yeah, rivalry game against Washington, so that's a good one. And he actually put up 43 shots on them.
And Spencer Carberry is looking at not making it even through his first year. So that's nice. Doing that. If we do need scoring, we could bring up Samuel Poulin, too. He's sitting down in the minors.
Yeah, he's actually doing really well in the AHL, yeah.
Which is why I'm okay if we ended up getting rid of, Lars Eller. Well, King of Pingus, again, game's on sale right now. Perfect time to upgrade.
You got about 3 months before the trading deadline, so...
So throttle down. I should put...
Oh.
How are you feeling about the real life Canucks, Jeff?
I mean, great. Other than losing, 1 point tonight. But I mean, I keep waiting for them to sort of regress back to what happened last year, and it doesn't happen
yet.
Yeah, and maybe with the and they get to go into the Christmas break with a game against San Jose, which presumably is going to be good for morale.
Hey, look at that. We got on a winning streak. Wow, Malkin seems to like this new tactic of just going and standing in front of the net. Seems to be working out for him.
Oh, guy doesn't have to move around as much. Oh. And you're ahead of Washington again.
Woo! All right, so are we moving out of lottery odds? I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9-ish teams away from us. Tied or just ahead of us.
Still in there.
We're making some progress. Making some progress. Maybe we'll approach them with a trade offer again. And, oh, look at that. Spencer Carberry, fired in his first season. He gets 37 games, and he's fired only for former Winnipeg Jet Jim Slater to be named as head coach. Interesting hire. Who I believe is a player development coach with them right now.
Yep.
Real life. All right, let's going to go back to San Jose here. And we want our first-round pick back.
Try for somebody else's first-round pick, too.
We'll start with ours. All right. What are we willing to give up? Ricardo Cal's like, no, I'm not going there. And let's see. Yeah, they're still not willing to talk about that pick yet, so. And we pick up another win. All right. One shootout win.
Another 40-plus shot game for you, too.
Malkin. All right. Chris Letang is injured. All right. It's okay. Sore quad, 9 days. All right. So, oops. We'll bring Joseph in to replace him. I'll see. Damon Hunt seems to have helped solidify our back six there.
Back nine. How many guys are playing?
A lot. I mean, they're on the back nine of their careers, Jeff.
Go to the 2-3 formation.
We're already thinking about our golf at the end of the year.
Yeah.
It's never too early.
Yeah, creeping up on the Flyers now, too. I think you're 1 point behind and 1 game in hand.
That's what we need.
Not headed for a playoff spot, at least, but for years.
Oh, we're not out of it yet, but we got a long way to go.
Oh, yeah, here we go. We got the Flyers next. Win this one, and you're up to 6th in the division.
And only a point behind Columbus. And 2 points behind New Jersey. 3 points behind Rangers. That's not right. 38, 39. 5 points. 5 points. 5, 6, 7. Again, if anything has been proven from our Twitter is I can't tell time right now, even though I argued with you about this the other night and was proven right. But 4-3 lost to Philadelphia. So we got outshot by Philly, out hit.
Did get a point out of it at least, but
Yeah, okay, so our point streak continues. I'll take that.
so Nolan Patrick had to retire the other day.
Except for he didn't retire.
He didn't retire? What?
No, that was refuted pretty quickly afterwards.
Oh, I saw the headline. I didn't see the second part.
He retired. It was reported. Somebody reported he retired, and then like a bunch of people ran with it, and then local guys here reached out and asked him asked him of his family, and they're like, he is absolutely not retired. Which I don't know if he'll ever play hockey again, but he's not retired, at least right now. I feel bad for the guy. Like I mean, he's just had so many head issues. Like that's he had leg issues, but his leg issues have turned into head issues. And I just, if nothing else, I hope he has health for the rest of his life. Because man, that's tough.
Yeah, first.
He was a very good junior hockey player. And should have had a pretty good NHL career, but injuries have just derailed him. Will Acton report. And a couple of interesting names there pop up. Guy playing in the queue who has 34 points. Wow.
That Slovakian 1.5-star goalie that made the most interesting list. That's
oh. Playing in the Slovak League. All right, game versus Vancouver. Yeah. So Jeff probably rigged this for us to lose. And yep, see, look at that, 4-1 loss. Thanks, Jeff.
Canucks aren't doing very well in this one, though.
I know, but we know
this is still a pretty. This is one of the early versions of the database, so they'll be a little stronger and newer ones.
Well, there you go. Jack McBain's done for the year, or for most of the year. 2 to 3 months with torn rib muscles. All right. With that being said, then let's bring up Samuel Poulin.
Yep, deserves it.
We'll leave Koponen on the bench, and we're going to put Poulin right in. And see if he can help keep some goals going for us.
Can he play center, though? You should probably...
He's on the wing.
Rework the lines?
No, McBain was on the wing.
Oh, was he?
Yeah. He was fourth line left wing.
So what are this? Oh, yeah, okay. Never mind.
You want to fight about it?
Yeah, you're right.
Every once in a while. Every once in a while.
Alberta teams are actually doing reasonably well in this. Yeah, I know Edmonton is.
They're doing reasonably.
Yeah, pretty good.
14 and 2, yeah.
Not much better than the real ones.
Oh, I take it back. You know what? He was at center. I swore I said he was on left wing.
And 4-2 Carolina, you maybe Eller can just switch. You switch him with Eller. Eller can play center.
I moved O'Connor into center. You can play center too.
So that's the halfway point of the season. You're on track for 76 points.
Not so great, Bob.
Which, not counting the plague year, would be the worst finish since... that's the lockout year. Worst finish in almost 20 years. Not exactly 20 years. Oh, wait, no. 2006 was that too.
All right, guys getting close to being back. And 3-1 win over Seattle. So at least we are stringing some wins here together.
Well, that's the first one in a while.
No, it's not. We had one loss there. We had one overtime loss and then several wins. We're only 2 points back at Philly still. Columbus is still only sitting at 45 points. We're actually just almost out of lottery here, Jeff. Tampa, Ottawa, Montreal, Washington, Arizona, Nashville.
Not by much.
Chicago. I said almost. There's a big cluster of teams at like 45 points. We got a couple games in hand. If we can rattle off a couple wins. We'll be back in the money. And continuing. Ba-ba-ba. One last run.
Leafs are actually having a pretty good season in this. Are they not first overall, but first in the division?
60 points.
Getting slightly better goaltending, I think, than they, for real.
Well, they don't have a hurt goalie either right now. I wonder if those guys are healthy. Yeah, oops. 6-2 loss to Vegas. Oof. Tang's still up. Matt Nieto can come back in, though. So Kopanen comes out for him. Oh, man. All right. And game versus Arizona, and we lose 5-0. Awesome. Outshoot them, out-hit them.
Can't get any
15
goals.
takeaways to 3 for them, and we still can't win. I am stunned. And we're back in last place in the Metropolitan. Chris Letang is primed for a return, though. That's helpful. Let's get him back in the lineup immediately. All right, game versus Florida. Let's give Luakinen this game. He sat out for a while. And it's a 3-2 win in a shootout. All right, we'll take the win. We will take that win. And we're 4 points back of Philly, and they actually have 4 games ahead of us now. So there's hope.
And you got Montreal next, who is, they're the worst team in the league right now.
So easy trap game.
Sure.
All right. In our trap game, we win 2-0. I was going to say lose. First star still Montrembeau because he makes 42 saves. Even though we win.
Yeah, would have been a lot uglier if you hadn't done that.
I guess. Was that loud enough to hear? I'm very curious.
I didn't hear anything.
All right, good. Good. Although somebody probably did and was like, what was that noise?
And into the All-Star break now?
All right. We have no All-Stars on our team. Poor Kyle Connor. Leading the league in goals in this, and in real life, he's hurt. The good news is, for the Jets, at least Gabe Vildari has decided to show up and play. Yeah, shit. Okay. Yeah, all right. All right. Top selling jerseys, unsurprisingly, are Carlson, Crosby, Jari, Letang, and then Patrick Kane. Development report. Lots of guys going up still. That's nice.
But what about the ones going down?
Don't. Crosby going down, Akari going down. Just, most of the team.
Ouch. That's a lot of guys.
And we have, exactly as I said, no All-Stars.
Not even Crosby.
Not even Crosby. Isn't that painful? And we're under a new month, which is probably not great. Oh, that's a lot of tournaments. That's our AI assigned scouts. Oh, we don't need to scout the under 14 tournament? Don't need to know about all those 13-year-olds?
Those guys are a ways off yet.
Just a couple years. Just a couple years off. All right, well, the good news is we're a month away from the trade deadline now, Jeff.
And no closer to the playoffs.
Oh, good. A new clique is formed. Fans aren't thrilled, but we agree with the approach you've taken with the team. Eric Carlson, Juna Koppanen, Tristan Jarry, and Sam Poulin are forming a clique. I forgot to deal with that other one. Darn it.
Oh, the Carlson Kane thing?
Yeah. Did I intervene on the clique or intervene on the conflict?
Probably better to get rid of it. You're almost got the one with Kane sorted out. You can get rid of that. It's down to one.
Oh, good. Now Crosby's conflicted with Eric Carlson. Thanks, Jeff. That worked out really well.
Oh, great. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Just bring it all the harmony to the room.
Hey, so Crosby not being very diplomatic there, apparently.
Crosby, stop being a prick. No. All right. Jets are 33, 12, and 2 in this game. Wow, they are playing like real life. That is a train.
You apparently cursed P-Wog's wings.
You're welcome, P-Wog. I had tickets to the game. Unfortunately, I couldn't go. But I made sure they were used. And I was told that it was a grand time by all. As I smiled.
Except for the wings. And you got Winnipeg as the first game back from the break.
P-Wog's mostly happy about my boy Rutger McGroarty being captain, I'm guessing, because that also means he'll be healthy enough to play at Michigan when he gets back. Captain of Team USA. Actually, there's a fascinating read on, I think it was maybe on The Athletic, talking about the Jets. And talking about how much better they're playing this year because of how much pain they went through last year again of still shaking off, like, the Paul Maurice effect. They said when they struggled last year was because they kept on going back to bad habits. I'm like, oh, that's interesting. All right. And game versus Winnipeg, and we actually win 7-4.
Yeah, got some offense for once.
Well, yeah.
Ryan Shea, all people, 2 goals.
We got our... Look at that. It was 7-1 before they finally rattled 3 off. We are waiting for... I lost my train of thought. I don't remember anymore. My brain is broke. Trade proposal from Seattle. What do you got for us, Seattle?
Man, you finally got one. Surprised with all the guys you had out there. There haven't been more.
Gustav Olsson for Lars Eller.
Ouch.
I mean, in terms of a pure contract dump, I could.
I mean, yeah, Heller's got 2 years left, but he's still at least sort of effective, and Olsen's never going to play for you.
Yeah, we're going to reject that.
Make it better once closer to the deadline.
Can't be any worse. Cannot be any worse.
Oh, you got Minnesota. Well, you got Winnipeg again.
Bobby Brink gets traded from Buffalo to, or from Philadelphia to Buffalo.
Philadelphia to Buffalo for.
Yeah. Interesting. All right, another game simmed out, and it's a 1-0 win in a shootout.
So 0-0 tie. And you are at 500.
Hooray! Of course, now that you said that, we're probably going like an 8-game losing streak.
Yeah, you got the Jets now, so did okay against them last time.
I believe I had tickets to that game. I think I do. Oh, this is back-to-back. Oh, well, too late. 5-2 loss. Gave up 2 empty net goals, including one with no time left. Harsh.
19 and change. 1959.9.
Well, one game back under 500. That's about right for us. And part of that's my fault. I need to make sure I don't start goalies back to back, but he could have.
He only got 2 goals too, so.
Well, that's the thing.
Yeah, trade proposal.
Another one, and they want to send us Andrew Podolsky. I don't know the name, and does not look like that.
For Jake Gunsel? Yeah, sure.
I mean, if we're dumping Gunsel's contract, which we just signed him to.
You just signed him to the contract.
I know, but he was already going down.
You shouldn't have given him a contract then.
Well, that's why I said trading him wouldn't be the worst thing. But I can't give him up for that. Plus, the owner would probably be very upset about me trading a guy we just signed. Sum it out, and 4-1 loss to Florida. Of course we lose 4-1 to Florida. And of course Malkin got injured. Day to day. Alright, Kopanen's just coming in for him straight away. We're not changing anything else. Because chaos is best at its finest. And we're going to wrap it up here as soon as we get this game done because it's time. We've been over, we're well over our hour.
Should be able to beat Chicago.
Famous last words. And if we keep going, I'm going to sit here till the trade deadline and then be frustrated about that whole thing.
Well, next stream you'll only be a couple of weeks away from that, so you'll have to make your decisions.
Yeah, the decision is we trade everybody and hope we don't get fired. 5-4 victory. Woo! Overtime victory. Who scored? Crosby scored in overtime. Crosby's only got 11 goals in the middle of February. You want to know why we're struggling? That's why we're struggling.
You should probably do something about that.
Yeah, I don't know what to do, Jeff. Come back with some ideas. Stop giving complaints. Ugh.
Playing Jaden Grube as his winger for a half dozen games probably wasn't that helpful.
Oh, please. Crosby could play with you and me.
And is he even on the top power play unit?
Since we redid the lines, I have no idea. I haven't looked at it. Don't want to look at it. Don't. All right, with that, thank you very much for tuning into another Franchise Hockey Manager stream. We typically stream every Wednesday night at 10 p.m. Eastern on twitch.tv/Franchise Hockey Manager, as well as twitch.tv/OOTP Developments. Although we do occasionally stream at different times, like tonight. So following us on our social media, like facebook.com/Franchise Hockey Manager, twitter.com/franchise hockey. You can also find a link to our official Discord in our Twitter bio. Again, because I skipped ahead, all of our videos are archived on our YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/OOTP Developments as well, with archives going live Sundays at about 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So they're live early in the morning for our European viewers. And, of course, you can come out to our official website, which is ootpdevelopments.com. Click on the community button in the top right-hand corner. So bring you to the official forums. You can talk about Franchise Hockey Manager, Out of the Park Baseball, Perfect Team Go, or anything else you wish to discuss. As we've already mentioned several times, Franchise Hockey Manager 10 had its first major content update. It's now on sale right now up until January 4th, 2024 for 33% off, Jeff?
Yep, 33.
33% off. So if you have not picked up your copy, there is no better time than right now. Give yourself a nice holiday gift to yourself, I would say, right? And
yep.
Did I miss anything, Jeff?
Don't think so.
So we'll be back.
We'll be back next week with the Montreal game after Christmas. And I think we may get, and I'm not 100% certain on this yet, we may get another update out. Just a quick hot fix for a couple of things that were in the one earlier in the week. There really weren't any huge problems with it, but just a couple of things we didn't want to leave for too long because the next one will probably be early February. So you may see that in the next day or two.
6-2 win over LA. All right. And we're back up to 500. Woo!
Well, a good way to finish it up.
And Robert Lehner has returned. He's now healthy enough to play. That'll be interesting for Vegas. All right. With that, thank you very much for tuning in. And we will see you all again next week.